Hi guys, welcome to Dino's World and welcome to a quick fire update of the iQube ST, the most awaited electric scooter here in our market. Now it's been receiving a lot of hype and a lot of promising kind of expectation from the ST. The bookings have gone through the roof, so much so that they had to stop the booking, and now we're going to have a look at the ST variant in its flesh, which is going to be delivered to all the esteemed customers who've gone ahead and booked or invested their trust in the iQube ST. So first, when you look at it, you have all the models, the S model and the standard variant and the ST model, parked one next to the other. You can have a look at this sturdy structure of the build as to how well it is built. It looks like a proper scooter. First of all, sturdy build that's gone as the best selling point for this scooter. You have LED lights, LED turn blinkers, 12-inch wheels, which have been a standard norm for TVS scooters, and then you have the disc brake up front, telescopic suspension, so that you get plush ride quality, and then you have aluminum levers right over here. You have the seat, which is a very good quality foam that has been made. You have a good flat floorboard right over here, scooped out front panels to offer good amount of legroom. And this is the dash where you have the touchscreen interface. So we're going to turn it on, have a look at this. There's a lot of glare here, so let me just try and yeah, this is better. So for now, let's get into the settings. As of now, it shows the distance to empty as 138 kilometers with 98% charge, and this is the actual true range talking about. So it's close to 140 kilometer range for 100% charge, and the IDC range that they're talking about is around 181, which is huge. But as of now, the true range that you get here is 140 for the 100% charge. Let's get into the settings and check out what all features have been incorporated here. So you have the general settings right over here, like the display that you can play around with. You have different themes to play around with. You have the analog theme. So if you want to go back home, so you can get into the settings and get into the display mode, and yeah, this is about day and night, or you can put it to adaptive. And here you have my vehicle, this thing where you have all the tire pressure monitoring and other things that are visible. As you can see, you have 20 psi front tire, and the rear tire also, it's supposed to show 30 to 40 psi. So then of course you have the regular documents that you can carry along with you. Then you have the general settings right over here. You can get into theme, and if you select analog, so let's get into analog and get back to the home screen. I think you have to switch it on. So as you can see, this is the speedo console that you get. The analog speedo console looks pretty neat. You have the battery percentage right over here, the odometer ready to pair, and you have the distance to empty right over here. So once you get into the settings, trying to do the best. There's a lot of disturbance happening around me, but you got to stay focused and get it done. Into display and get into theme, and you can go with custom image, so you can put your own wallpaper at the backdrop. That's a good custom touch or a personalized setting that they are offering to play with people's emotions. Now say for instance you change it to red now, and you go back to home, you can see the entire background is changed to red. Similarly, if you change it to blue, touchscreen interface can be navigated with this toggle switch as well right over here. Let's see whether it works. Okay, the toggle switch works fine. So here you get into theme, then you have the custom color. Okay. Now I've selected blue. So let's get back to home and you can see this blue backlit display, which looks really cool. This is the switches right over here, hazard light switch right over here. You have different mode, the reverse parking mode, and the best part about this is first of all, the lighting looks good, and you have a BLDC motor right over here. You have a larger battery pack. You have 3 different battery components here, coming up to 5.1 kilowatt hour complete capacity, battery capacity of this. You have 2 batteries in here. You have 1 more battery in here, so that provides for a longer range, better performance, and everything just comes together perfectly. You have a handbrake right over here, aluminum levers, and rest of the switch gear with the toggle switch right over here. And you also have Alexa commands here, voice commands. It supports Alexa, so if you have the app, and you can use Alexa to give certain commands to this vehicle. Apart from this, you have the sound mode. You can also change the the brightness and the way the user interface response. You have the My Vehicle thing, where you have all the regular information that you need to know about. You have the profile, you have the documents and everything. Now coming to the, let's go back to home, and I think let's turn it off. And now let's turn on open the boot. Yeah, 31 liters of boot space right over here. So that's very practical for an EV. Battery pack is well positioned, because that the utility factor of a scooter is not disturbed. The seat is nice and long and spacious, very spacious for a family to use it, and it has good pulling capacity, and it has a good acceleration, one of the fastest from 0 to 40 or 0 to 45. Then of course you have good quality foam being used, flat floorboard, and well balanced layout, because the battery is placed centrally, so you have good handling characteristics. You have a BLDC motor right over here, and yeah, once you turn this thing, the adjustment for rear suspension, wow, seems like you have adjustment for rear suspension to make it stiffer or softer, but still and turn it on. This is the user interface, and then you have the battery charging options. You have 950 watt charger and a 1350 watt charger. Specifically for the ST, you don't get it for this, like this is a lower powered charger. So the 950 watt can charge it in around 4 hours, and the 1350 watt charger can charge it in about 2 hours 40 minutes. And these are AC chargers. I mean, this one is a proper AC charger. So you also have fast charging option, but this you have to pay an extra premium. They have not priced it yet for the AC chargers. Overall, the fit and finish and the build quality looks good. The foot pegs are neatly laid out. Twin suspension at the back. As I told you, the BLDC motor, brushless DC motor, lower maintenance cost, hassle-free run. And then of course this is the charging socket. I guess you have a front hook here for usability, and that's pretty much it. First look of the iQube, much awaited iQube ST is finally here. This is how it looks. Let me give you some cinematics, or at least a closer view of how it looks. You have the ST badging right over here. I hope you can have a look at this clearly. The lighting is kind of dishy. And then of course you have the alloy wheels, which look neatly put together. The overall fit and finish looks absolutely well done. Do you have a metal front fender? Yeah, I think, or maybe it's a plastic one, but it is superior grade plastic. So I've seen a lot of I've been seeing a lot of iQube in Hyderabad. They've been buying the S variant, I believe, but the ST is here finally. And as I told you, the bookings have already begun and ended for the first lot. So whoever have booked in the first lot, they are going to start getting the deliveries now, and then they don't even know when they're going to throw open the booking again for the next lot of STs. But for now, it looks super promising. 140 kilometer true range, 5.1 kilowatt hour battery, good amount of different riding modes are also there. So let's try and get into the riding modes. Okay, so let's get into general settings right over here, and here you have the modes actually. So let's get into the mode. You have the power mode where it comes down to 98 kilometers. The eco mode is around 140. There are two modes, that's it. Here you have the power mode. In power mode, if you're getting close to 98 or 100 kilometers, it's really stupendous and very practically usable and feasible. So that is something that I feel is super exciting. So that's pretty much it. So rest of the information, I'm looking forward to riding this, see how it fares in real world conditions. It was very impressive when we rode it on the track, the standard variant, the standard iQube. But then this is the S variant. It also looks very neat in this color. But this is the first look of the iQube ST in all its matchless glory. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, just please do give it a thumbs up, and let's hope I get to ride this soon. Auto Expo 2023 updates continue to roll out from here in Delhi. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, take care, God bless, and ride safe.